Hey guys, so as you guys know, my YouTube channel got deleted, and because of that, um, okay, so I'm gonna have a new epoch for YouTube, and usually the videos in the previous channel that got the most popularity or the most views are the ones that were MBTI YouTube videos, and it's because there's a lot of people in that community, so I got the most videos about MBTI, but I don't really appreciate MBTI because of how people are pretty much gonna use, as kind of what I want to talk about, but I don't appreciate MBTI because of how people kind of use MBTI to make it like into like the Bible, or not the Bible, but I don't believe in the Bible, but to make it into literally like the sacred text, when MBTI is simply MBTI originated from Carl Jung. So Carl Jung created this text, or this, basically there's Carl Jung was a person that had an injury when he was younger. So this injury that he had when he was younger, because of it, he had many ideas in his mind, or many new philosophies and ideas about life. So because of what he experienced through his injury. So because of this experience, he essentially gained new knowledge that wasn't really found, or wasn't really like wasn't really like wasn't really discovered up until later, it wasn't discovered. It was basically his own knowledge. So basically, because of that, what happened is that essentially he went and created books or material based on what was going on in his mind, and this material, or these books, was essentially developed to understand the psychology of human behavior. We've actually evolved past this knowledge, or past his material. So even though it was really good material or good knowledge, we've evolved past it, but it is very useful stuff, and you can learn a lot about it if you're not a newbie. But when I read it, I already know about all of it. It's like it's in my head already. So, but back then it was something that was brand new, and he pretty much redefined psychology himself. So he created this book called Psychological Types. It's basically a book that is used to pretty much to create a definition, or to create this like this kind of case study of the way of people's minds, and categorize different behavior based on the way that people's minds work. And so he categorizes behavior and put it into categories. And yeah, and so essentially what people did with his information, that they used his information and created a system that was based on his own material or books. And now this material, this new MBTI study or material, something that was created from his own expertise or his own knowledge. So essentially, but the people that use this new knowledge or material, or this new like study or the people who use MBTI actually show little knowledge or little respect or little reverence towards Carl Jung or towards the book Psychological Types, which is the original work or the original data or information about MBTI and psychology. People who that's where it all came from. But people who are into that MBTI community have no knowledge or little reverence towards the origin, or don't even know about Carl Jung and don't even study about it. So that's just interesting because people essentially have this identification crisis with MBTI, and this is simply somebody else's mind. So it's simply about how somebody created a theory based on observations, and that's it. So that's why I have little respect for, or have like little respect for MBTI in general because of that. Because people don't show respect to Carl Jung in itself. They don't even know where the origins of MBTI come from. So I'm not really into MBTI anymore. It's not my thing, even though I can talk about it, but I prefer not to. Yeah.